G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Dinkum on episode 363. Hope you guys are doing well. Now, I've just come to the realization that today and tomorrow is really the only 2 days left that we've got to actually complete all of the work that we sort of said that we're going to do, especially with all of those projects. So we're going to be very busy these couple of days. And obviously there's going to be the last day, and you know what, I'm going to reserve that day and not really do too much aside from, you know, doing a bit of a tour and reminiscing and all that sort of stuff. Hey, here's some fruit salad. Don't worry about how long it's been sitting in your mailbox, eat it. Okay, that does not exactly make me feel comfortable about eating it, but that's okay. From Milburn. I saw this teapot and thought it would really suit your house. I hope you like it. Okay. Well, we've got a teapot already. I wonder if we could just maybe leave it at the spare house or something like that. We'll carry it with us for a little bit. Why not? Okay, so let's get started here, and then obviously I do want to just get a lot of the usual day-to-day things out of the way, and then we'll promptly try to get started with all of our things that we need to do for those projects. So just looking at the farm here, doesn't look like there's really anything that we need to do. Obviously there's the animals. Let's just quickly feed them and collect our produce. Do that, and let's maybe grab 3 of those because we're gonna need that for crab pots. And in terms of real time, guys, I've just sort of come back from my trip. Some of you may have noted that I went away for a little bit, and as a result, before the trip I had trouble trying to sort of read everyone's comments and sort of get back to everyone promptly. But I managed to actually find some time during my short trip to actually read people's comments and respond. But haven't been able to play for several days, obviously, so I'm sort of having trouble remembering what we were going to be doing. If I said that we were going to do anything specific aside from you know, dealing with the project stuff, yeah, well, I may not remember, and we may or may not get things done, but we'll see how we go. 1 for you, and let's deal with the crab pots. Actually, we've got so many quandongs, we should put the quandongs away. And yeah, that's right, we didn't have space for the milk, so just make sure that we grab that. And let's see, we've got I guess 4 rupus here, which we could use, but not much else. We could go with shells, and maybe that's the answer for today. Actually, oh yeah, okay, we don't have enough of the same type of shell here to convert into fertilizers. That's a shame, but that's okay. We'll have to make do. Can I keep maybe the antlers here and start making fertilizers with the antlers as well? Maybe it might not be a bad idea, because it's not like we're using the antlers for anything else. So maybe I should use the antlers for fertilizer. Anyway, let's have a coffee. Why not? Still 9:30 in the morning. Perfect time for it. Let's get our crab pots dealt with. Okay, not a very lucky day, it seems. That's fine. We'll manage. Okay, are we done with the farm? I don't think we are, actually. We probably do have a few additional bits and pieces here. I think there are If I'm not mistaken, around here there's some tomatoes ready for harvest. And yeah, watermelons as well. So interesting that we've gotten some watermelons here. I'm not entirely sure if we'll actually get any more. If they start sort of fruiting, then obviously we can wait until those fruits mature in the next season, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure that will actually happen. Anyway, we'll see how we go. And in terms of the timing of the series end, it's actually going to be on the first day of autumn. So normally it'd be a very busy day where we start arranging what to do in the farm for the autumn month. But obviously, considering it's a special episode, we're probably not going to be doing that. We're going to be doing other things instead. That's fine. I'm okay with that. We'll miss out on maybe a day or so worth of, you know, growing of crops. Or I could do it, but then, you know, like it could be an entire day of farming, but I'm not entirely sure if I really want to do that on the last day of the series. Anyway, let's make our way into the workshop. We'll drop a whole bunch of stuff, both in storage and at John's place, and we'll try and get the day started. Let's get things processing as usual. We might need this printer. So yeah, I was sort of thinking about the number of episodes remaining, and you know, we don't really have a lot. There's a couple of things we need to get done. One is the apiary enclosure at the spare house, and we also need to think about the well, the giant footprint project that we've got going, which you know, I think it's going well, but we need to sort of tidy that up, because I'm not entirely sure if the shape has been fixed or not, because I think, and look, don't quote me on this, but I didn't really watch the previous episode before coming into this one, so I could be completely wrong, but I think there's probably a need for us to complete the overlook, and also there's a need to also fix up the water situation at the giant footprint, which I don't think has been resolved just yet. Actually, let's drop some money in the gacha machine. Again, for what purpose that is, I'm not 100% sure, to be fair. Yeah, I got a lot of Digo statues, why not sell a few? Don't need that, and I think we're looking good. We could maybe sell the teapot, that's fine, we don't really need it. And then there's like infrastructure work, which I'm not entirely sure if we're really done with all of the infrastructure, so there's quite a few things to think about in these couple of days. So anyway, let's check on the board. Alpha Jackaroo, the last day. Did we actually take out this Alpha Jackaroo? Or is it still out there somewhere? Yeah, it's dead already, so we just need to speak to Franklin about that one. Actually, what's the other thing here? Okay, she needs onion. Okay, that's fine. We'll get her an onion. Let's maybe just do that first. We can spare one onion out of the 2,000 or so that we have. Sure. Let's have a chat with Franklin. Yep. Yes. Just want to chat, mate. What do you want to chat about? I did that thing for you. Thanks for taking care of the Alpha Jackaroo. Those alpha creatures are really dangerous and can cause a lot of havoc. Here, take 18,000 as promised. Nice. That should fuel, you know, 3 gacha, you know, gacha batches, or three times using the gacha machine. I was gonna say fuel our gambling addiction. Anyway, we'll hold on to the coffee. We'll brew a little bit more. Why not? Got a little bit of meat here, which maybe we should keep some meat around here. We have space for some meat? Not exactly. We'll drop some meat in here. And bones, well, I guess I'll keep the bones. And yeah, actually, batches of coffee. We are running low, aren't we? Why don't we just roast some coffee right now? I know, I feel like I'm wasting a little bit of time here doing all of this stuff, but I still sort of want some semblance of normalcy, even towards the end of the series. It's not like I'm gonna change things completely and just do projects for like 2 episodes. There's a charm in some of this day-to-day stuff. Alright, cool. So yeah, we picked up a whole bunch of other things here by mistake. Alright, now this beehive, let's see if we can get a queen bee. No, these are not queen bees at all. So I'm gonna have to just leave those. Those bees can survive another day. Yeah, I'm gonna need to try and find another beehive. I don't know if we'll have any success in the next couple of days, but and the reason for that is because we only have like, what, 5 apiaries? And ideally it should be 6 apiaries for the one area, but anyway. Let's come back to that thought, and let's actually just focus on getting the footprint completed. And I think I'll just go there by heli. That might speed things up a little bit. Okay, so in terms of the shape, I think we got the shape right. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, okay, I was just remembering that we needed to hand over an onion to Sheila, and I completely forgot that we probably dropped it back into storage by mistake. Let's fix that problem when we get back. Okay, nice old key there. Let's have some coffee. Alright, so, yeah, shape-wise, I think this is right. So all we need to do, really, is connect water. And I think we should be good. Wow, look at all of that. Very nice. Okay, cool. So now we just need to print out soil, cut all of these things off, the right sections. I think that was correct, wasn't it? And then okay, cool. So this should update tomorrow, and hopefully it should look much nicer. But now there's the matter of making a deeper sort of section of this pool. And yeah, I'm not really gonna make it too deep. I'm gonna do like something like, you know, like that, just a couple of tiles deep. I think I do need to use the compactor a little bit down there, and in hindsight I should have brought the diving helmet. So we'll come back and we'll fix that up. But while we're here, let's actually continue our work on the overlook component of this project. Just trying to make things a little bit more interesting. So perhaps maybe we sort of come up here and then come back down a tiny little bit more. And then we'll keep going upwards from here. Okay, I think we're sort of doing really good here. We probably just want to make a little bit more of a, like an area to stand on, like a bit more space on the very end point of this sort of lookout journey. So perhaps maybe just... Okay. Well, we've ran out of juice on the dirt printer. So we're going to have to recharge that. I don't think there's too much more to go. I do want some hardwood fences, and we also need a flag. I do need to replant some gum nuts here as well. So quite a few things to try and do. why don't we grab our heli, and I think what we'll do is we'll go back, we'll drop the dirt printer in for a recharge. We'll grab the helmet to dive, and we'll come back and sort of fix up the pond area. And I think from there, what we might do is we might start sort of working on the apiary enclosure a little bit more. Now, I have a feeling that maybe one of the last things that we are going to have to sort out is figuring out how to get another queen bee to make one more apiary. We'll see how we go. Alright. How are we going for juice here? I think we probably need a little bit more coffee. We'll drop that there, and we want to maybe recharge to the chainsaw as well. Could be a good idea if we're going to cut down quite a few trees. Should be able to just drop in some treasures here. We'll do that as well. I also want to, while we're here, maybe fix up, or fix ourselves up some, here, rock edge paths. Because I'm pretty sure this is what was missing from our apiary build at the spare house. So with that, I think we should be able to, you know, at least get it close to finished. Let's also have a chat with Sheila. See if we can chuck that onion at her, and hopefully she'll be happy about it. Welcome to the Tucker Box. What can I do for you, love? Let's chat. Oh, what did you want to chat about? I completed your request. You brought me one onion? I sure did. That's great. Now I can make hearty stew. Yep. Good on you. Wow, thank you. Now I can make some hearty stew. Hearty stew. Please enjoy this hearty stew. Thank you so much, Blue. Nice. Okay, cool. So, let's get going. So we've got actually a couple of dishes. Oh, actually, I think I accidentally put the fruit salad away already. So, I don't have fruit salad with me. That's okay. Don't really need the fruit salad with me right now, but I might actually just drop the stew in there as well. That'll be useful if we do decide to go back into the Undergrove when we revisit the series, that is. Okay, great. Diving helmet in hand, yes. So let's get back to it. Or actually, should we make the hardwood fences and the flag? Maybe it might not be a bad idea. Can't remember what we need for all of it, but I'm sure we need some cloths. So let's have a look here. So hardwood fences, easy. I'll just make one batch for the time being. I should have actually checked if we have any spare. Oh yeah, of course we do. Or maybe that could even be there because I had initially crafted it for this project and I've completely forgotten about it. But anyway, we've got 16 now. And let's put that away. How's our recharging going? Still going. That's alright. We'll come back to it. Let's get going once more. And yeah, let's see if we can just deepen this pool a little bit more. And yeah, in terms of decoration and stuff like that, well, I suppose maybe we should get some, like coconuts growing around here. It just looks a little bit barren, some of these beaches. In fact, a lot of the beaches seem a little bit barren, devoid of any coconut trees, so I was sort of thinking perhaps maybe a coconut restoration might not be a bad idea for a project as well. Anyway, let's not overextend ourselves, shall we? I definitely don't want to go deeper than 2 tiles below, because if we do, there's a chance that sharks may spawn in this pool, and that's definitely not the intention. Just going a little bit careful here, because I just don't want to accidentally stuff up the shape, because then I'll need to sort of try and fix it up with the soil printer. Although, I mean, we are grabbing the soil printer a little bit later on, so I suppose it's not too much of a big deal. Okay, I think that is perfect. I'll just maybe do that and... yeah, I think that looks decent. Do we want to make this a little bit deeper? I suppose we can have a couple of tiles a little bit deeper. Okay. Looking good. Let's just quickly inspect this from a higher vantage point. And let's admire our work for a moment. And sort of decide if there's anything that needs working on from here. Maybe we can fix up this area a tiny little bit. Okay, how are we going? Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I'm going to do anything else in terms of depth. Definitely want those coconut trees though, so let's see if we can fetch some new coconuts from the coconut farm, which we've probably been ignoring for a very long time at this point. And yeah, we'll plant a few coconut trees in the area. And look, I mean, I think I'll spend right now just replanting a few gum trees so that we can sort of get those going a little bit more. Not too many. Okay, I reckon that'll be good enough. I do have grass seeds that I can also plant in this area, but I'm not going to fuss too much about that just yet until I have the right shape for this space. I might put another tree here, actually. It sounds like a good idea to me to be able to sort of block off the view a tiny bit with trees, but then, you know, obviously we want things pretty clear at the top up here, so that's the idea and the reason why this vantage point in particular is, you know, a little bit more of a longer pathway, a journey, if you will, to get to the lookout. It's not the tallest lookout, but it will be pretty clear from here. So, alright, so I think we're done with the helmet, and we can probably go back, see if we can fetch the soil printer, and then using that we should be able to complete the shape of our lookout. Once that's done, we should then be able to place down the grass and also all of the hardwood fences. And from there we can sort of move on to other things. Let's just make sure we're going the right way here. Alright, timing. It is 11 o'clock. Alright, almost late, but I think we've managed to do quite a lot within the space of time allotted to us. I sort of want to spend some time today trying to deal with infrastructure again, and I have a feeling that it might be a good idea for us to sort of go and do infrastructure at ground level using the bike, and sort of checking which areas might need a little bit more work. Which probably means that we do need a few more rock paths, actually. I don't really have a lot of rock paths handy. Where did all my rocks go? Oh yes, I've got it. Let's actually do some more rock paths. And yeah, who knows, we might have to do a little bit more infrastructure work tomorrow. We don't really have a lot of bridges, we don't have a lot of signs, and I'm not entirely sure that if we have like any areas that need more bridges or signs or even street lamps for that matter. I think we have the ingredients for everything though, if we do need it. More coffee, beautiful. Get more wheat going. And I'm not sure about these gum nuts. I think I can probably just leave those behind. Let's grab another 4 batches of coffee here, ready for brewing. And speaking of, let's actually have some. And I suppose I should leave the rocks in there. We do have ramps as well, which we can spend some time sort of leaving ramps around. I'll grab that grass seed, why not? Diving helmet. Let's just chuck that back there. We have everything we need. I think we do. So let's head back and let's try and get this project done and dusted, or closer to it anyway. Actually, before I forget, we do need those coconuts. Let's try and just get ourselves a few. Or should I harvest the entire area? I suppose I could, but I don't know, I feel like I'd be wasting a lot of time doing that if I went for every single tree. So let's stop there and let's bring 27 coconuts with us. I probably think that we're not even going to use 27 coconuts. It'll probably be more like I don't know, 10, something like that. Alright, so in terms of where we're going to put the coconuts, I think it's just going to be around here, maybe a couple more dotted around here. Yeah, don't want to go too crazy. Don't want to go too coconutty. Yeah, then we'll get this overlook finished. Let's drop down. Let's go with the coconuts first. Okay, looking good. Let's actually get them in the sand. That might help. I forget if we can consume these. Can we actually just eat the coconuts? Okay. It doesn't seem to give us too much though. Actually, we don't even have the number reducing. I didn't even realize that, but yeah, I mean, of course you can eat coconuts raw. I mean, I don't know about eating the entire thing. Most normal people, you know, crack these things open and eat the flesh inside and drink the juice, but, you know, maybe there are some people out there who can eat entire coconuts like we are currently in this game, but it's questionable if we're actually eating it, because we seem to have an endless supply in our pockets here when we do it. Okay, so I think this is pretty much the gist of this area, guys. Wanna maybe just do something like that. And yeah, we can spend some time now sort of planning out how the fencing is gonna work. And let's get that flag in. We want it here? Or do we want it somewhere else? I don't know. I think that's all right. Just trying to think if there's anything else we need to sort of think about doing. Perhaps maybe some, you know, wattle bushes or even bottle brush, but yeah. Oh, I guess there's a bottle brush bush right there. I could probably see if we can get a couple of seeds from it. Let's start with the grass first though, because we didn't really seem to have a lot there, so I might have to spend some time trying to get some grass right now. Yeah, it's a shame that we can't eat these coconuts, to be honest. We're gonna have to go with the bush limes instead. Wattle seeds, yes please. I'll replant. And yeah, let's get to that bottle brush bush, and let's try and Get a couple of seeds there. Okay, well, maybe not. 20 grass seeds. Okay, let's see if we can put a dent in this area with all of that. Actually, I probably want to put the grass seeds in last. I should really be putting rock paths in first before committing with my my grass seeds. Good times. All right, and then now we can use grass seeds. Okay, not bad. I think I do want to try and get, as I said, some kind of decorations going here. Maybe wattle bushes and stuff. We'll do that. And we'll need to think about putting a few more in. A couple more bushes around here. Let's see if we can get lucky. No, apparently not. Let's just look around a little bit more. Okay, not getting very lucky at all. What about this one? Okay, there we go. Got a couple. Okay, got a couple of wattle flowers and, wattle flower seeds and a couple, oh, sorry, not a couple, just one bottle brush seed. But I think these 3 bushes should be enough to decorate this area, and I think from there, we really just need to enjoy this place. I mean, a lot of these trees are probably not going to grow until a few more episodes. I don't even know if they'll be mature by the time we end the series. Probably not, but that's okay. They'll be mature when we do come back to the area, whenever that will be. Let's do one over here. I think I'll do one more right here. Cool. So I think all that needs to happen really is just for us to come back tomorrow and inspect the place, because yeah, I just want to see everything update in the map, and we should sort of start seeing the coconut trees beginning to grow as well. But yeah, we'll play around with the overlook. This has probably been quite a long episode already, and I'm not entirely sure if I really want to spend some more time doing infrastructure, but come to think of it, I could probably do more infrastructure in the next episode, as with the completion of this project, that is literally the last major project that we have going on. It really is just going to be about completing the apiary at the spare house out in the center of Wuyan, and then from there, well, there's probably just a need for us to tidy up bits and pieces everywhere, right? So I'm not sure if there's a lot of tidying up to do, but as I said, maybe infrastructure, signage, etc, etc. Yeah, even the apiary enclosure is almost done, because all we need really is you know, just that one more bee house, really, and to place all of this down. Looks like we will need a couple more rock edge paths. I can't remember if we had it go all the way out, or if we had it stop around this section at our actual farm. I'll take a quick look at what's going on at the... Ooh, nice. Opal. Well, I mean, I'm not going to grab it right now because we're probably going to be able to do that in the next episode. Blue looking majestic as ever. But I think it's time to call it an episode, guys. So, yeah, I'll quickly check on what the apiary enclosure looks like on this side. And we'll try and replicate it. We might need to craft a few more of those pathways tomorrow morning, so that's fine. Should be pretty easy to do. Yeah, pretty good episode. I don't know if I sounded a little bit frantic, but I sort of am, because I realized that we don't really have a lot more time to go. I'm sort of rushing, trying to complete as much as we can. But I think we're getting there. I think if anything, we could do a little bit of work on the final episode of the series as well, if we really want to, but I sort of want to do something different, bit of a tour, and sort of just enjoy the hard work that we've put into this area. But anyway, guys, I am signing out for now. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.